Let's start with our focus, which is on pollution, and it's the CAQM that's issued directives to tighten the enforcement gap, expedite action against pollution norm violators, and the CAQM has also directed all NCR states to intensify inspections as well as halt construction and demolition activities in accordance with the GRAP guidelines and take stringent action against violators. We're talking about pollution that remains in the dangerous category. The air that we're breathing here in the national capital is dangerous, above 350 points. Now, special drives were mandated to impound end-of-life vehicles as well as penalize vehicles without valid pollution under control certificates. In addition to that, authorities have been instructed to also resolve the pending citizen complaints on social media sites as well as apps in a time-bound manner. Do remember that construction work is still going on and there are citizens who are complaining of perhaps construction work going on in their neighborhood. So all that is now going to be looked into. All the social media updates where the CAQM has been tagged, they have to now look into the matter, track and monitor as far as daily reporting is concerned on GRAP-related action that has also now been made mandatory.
सारे विषयों पे पूरी तरीके से ध्यान कर रहे हैं और कोऑर्डिनेशन कर रहे हैं। इसमें जितने भी मंत्रालय हैं वो सब आपस में कोऑर्डिनेशन कर रहे हैं। पिछले 2 महीने से लगातार मॉनिटरिंग की मीटिंग भी की जा रही है और जो प्रॉपर ग्रैप की गाइडलाइन है उसको पूरी तरीके से सख्ती के साथ इम्प्लीमेंट किया जा रहा है।
That was the Union Environment Minister Bhupinder Yadav talking about how they're taking steps in order to curb this perennial problem. We have Shreya joining us. Shreya, let's take a look at the figures this morning. Jahangir Puri coming in at 424 points. That's the severe category. Wazirpur again above 400 points. So is the case in Bhavana, Anand Vihar as well as Nehru Nagar. So the top 5 areas in the national capital all in the severe category. So there's just no respite whatsoever. What about the weather conditions? Are they expected to improve soon? And in terms of implementation of all these rules that are on paper, how about that? Is that also going up in smoke just like the cracker ban?
Well, that is something that we have to ground check, the kind of enforcement that is taking place of the GRAP Stage 4 measures. Remember that the situation, the annual air pollution crisis was so bad that it has been now named as a national medical emergency. The Supreme Court also had to intervene. Today also we have a hearing at the Supreme Court. Remember earlier the court said that the GRAP 4 measures will continue to be in place until further court orders. So today we will see whether the GRAP 4 will be removed or not. Today the air quality continues to be in the severe category. It has consecutively been in the severe category this entire week. The AQI is right now 362 and although the sun is out right now, we know the entire national capital is enveloped in a poisonous thin layer of smog. And right now I am in East Delhi, which is also one of the pollution hotspots because Anand Vihar is right here where we know that the buses kind of keep coming from different states, and I'm joined by residents of East Delhi right here. Let's understand how the pollution really affects people on a day-to-day basis at this point, and also right ahead of the state assembly elections, sir. Well, how do you think it will affect the voters' choice? Because 10 years of Delhi government functioning and we have not seen any concrete long-term solution being proposed by the Delhi government. So as a resident of East Delhi, how does the pollution affect you?
See, pollution is a very serious issue nowadays. So you are saying elections are coming very soon. You elect this or that. There's no change. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's doing any work for the city. 12,000 deaths in a year in the city related to air pollution. Is that a joke? 12% hike in the cancer cases in just 1 year in the city. Is that a joke? We are losing 11.9 or say 12 years of our precious life in the city just due to air pollution. Is that a joke? Our hearts, our brain, our lungs are in danger just due to air pollution. Even that's not a joke. What's the joke? The joke is GRAP 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the impact of it? What we are getting out of it? Soon we'll be having GRAP 5, 6, 7, 8 because there's nothing, no outcome. Even after GRAP 1, 2, 3, 4, year after year, the situation is just worsening.
Right. आंटी आप बताइए आपको कैसे मतलब हेल्थ मैं आपको देख सकती हूँ आप कॉन्स्टेंटली आप कफ कर रहे हो आपका आईज भी वाटरिंग हो रहे हैं
इतनी ज़्यादा पोल्यूशन है मैम कि बच्चे रात को कहते हैं सांस नहीं आ रहा, रात को हम गर्म पानी उनको पिलाते हैं, डॉक्टर से दवाई भी ले रहे हैं, उसका भी कोई असर नहीं हो रहा। ये लोग कहते हैं, सरकारें कहती है बाहर मास्क डालो, तो घर में क्या डाले, घर में भी मास्क डाल के रखे। कितना बुरा हाल है और हर साल होता है। अरे इनको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, इनको कोई वो नहीं है कि लोगों को कितना बुरा हो रहा है। इलेक्शन वक्त वोट लेने तो आ जाते हैं, लेकिन जनता की अगर सेवा नहीं करेंगे जनता बदल भी सकती है।
सर, अभी बात हो रही है कि आर्टिफिशियल रेन, ऑफ कोर्स वी नो द होल पॉलिटिकल blame game has been going on for a long time now. The Aam Aadmi Party government is saying that the centre is not approving their artificial rain proposal. Do you think if artificial rain actually gets implemented here in Delhi, it will be a permanent solution to the pollution crisis?
These are just the temporary solutions. The permanent solutions are many more. Why don't you keep a check on the number of vehicles in the city? Right? These vehicles are contributing over 17% of the air pollution. They say 17%.
We can see right here the anti-smog and this water being sprinkled to reduce dust pollution. How effective do you think these are?
No, it's for minutes only. The minute they spray the water is somewhat better, and after a minute or two is the same situation again. So they say 17% of the air pollution is caused by the vehicular emissions. We say it's much more. But why there's no check on the number of vehicles in the city or number of vehicles per family, per household? There's no check. Why there's no odd even? Because it impacts their kitty. It stops their earnings. So there's no check on the vehicles. There's no odd even. There's no check on the traffic jam and congestion, which causes pollution all over due to traffic jam. There's no check on the encroachment, which causes again traffic jam and causes pollution. They are not doing anything seriously. They are not taking any serious measures. And we the people, we are on the deathbed.
Absolutely, as sir rightly mentioned, that it is the increasing vehicular emission that kind of affects the national capital's annual air pollution crisis. Although the Commission for Air Quality Management has been severely criticized by the Supreme Court for the delayed action, for not taking proactive action to curb the vehicular emission. Right now, the CAQM has issued a stringent directives to sort of penalize the vehicles that are not carrying the pollution under control certificates. The end of life vehicles should be impounded. These are the directives that are being announced by the CAQM, but how much of that is actually being enforced, how much of that is actually being monitored on ground is a very big question. There are other questions as well as to will artificial rain, will that solve the problem? And even if the talk is going around artificial rain, when will it actually be implemented? The whole idea of cloud seeding is a very fancy idea, and there has been much talk around it, but when will it get implemented, and will the graded response action plan stage 4 measures continue to be in place, or will it be removed after today's Supreme Court hearing? This is something that we need to look forward to.